Great to be here at der Wienerschnitzel here in Koreatown, Los Angeles, California. It's one of my favorite venues. This is the other hot dog place. There's Pink's, which is probably more popular, but then there's der Wienerschnitzel. And it's weird because Wienerschnitzel is not even a hot dog. And people in Los Angeles don't generally eat hot dogs, so I don't know, but this has lasted for maybe not the 85 years that Pink's has, but for a pretty damn long time. And you can also get fish and chips, some Tasty Freeze. So thanks for coming. The election didn't go the way I wanted it to go. I was so afraid before the election that democracy was going to be destroyed. And then when I see what democracy elects, I'm a little concerned. Like, democracy might not be what it used to be. But I can understand the mentality. The mentality is, hey, let's get a bunch of billionaires to run the country because then we'll all be rich. But that's not the way billionaires work. Billionaires are not, they're not giving out money. Let's face it. And if you stand next to a billionaire, they're gonna suck away all of your energy, all of your money. They're gonna take your money and they're gonna put it in some bank in Ireland or someplace where they don't have to pay taxes, so it doesn't go back into the system. This is not making you rich. It makes them rich. I know, it's an easy mistake, and a lot of us make it. We think that government is like a company, but actually government is there to check the companies so that they don't get out of control with power. So having billionaires run the government is sort of like having the drunks run the bar. It's just a free-for-all. It's not surprising, though, that our country is kind of out of whack, because when you look at it, this country was founded by people that didn't like their government, so they came over here to this land, and there were also already people living here for 30,000 years. There were people living these sustainable, sometimes matriarchal, one with nature lives. And you'd think that these, I don't know, pilgrims that came over here from England, they'd see the people here living these sustainable lives and say, hey, teach us your ways. But that's not what happened. They had a Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat. They gave out blankets with smallpox, and then they pulled out their rifles. And this country was founded on genocide and slavery. So it's not surprising that a few hundred years later, things are still kind of messed up, because it's a weird foundation to build a country on. And, you know, things are going to be problematic. Thanks for coming out. But I have a solution. We can still have democracy. Everybody gets one vote, but in order to vote, you have to take a test with some basic knowledge about history and about the way the world works, so we don't make these huge mistakes anymore. So I just think that this test should be given to all voters, and it should be written by the indigenous peoples of this land. And if you pass the test, you get a free Wienerschnitzel. Thanks for coming out. I'm Joel Marshall. This is stand-up comedy at der Wienerschnitzel.